Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be showing you this New Year's Eve makeup look that I came up with, spur of the moment thing, so I hope y'all like it. Now going from 95 to 0, I literally look like a corpse, but now I'm just filling in my eyebrows. I'm using this L'Oreal pencil. I'll have everything listed below in the description box just because I don't have the products here with me, obviously. So everything I used in the video will be listed down below. So now I'm just crisping up the bottom of my eyebrows just to make them nice and sharp. Now moving on to priming my lids, I'm taking my Maybelline concealer and just putting this all over the top and blending it in with my finger. I did set it with some translucent powder afterwards. It just makes blending 100 times better, so thank me later. You probably already knew that, but you know, just a little bit of a lesson. And then I'm moving into my Morphe shadow. I think this is the number 64. I'll have it down below anyway, but I'm putting this into my crease. I'm not being too neat because we'll just fix that up later. Now moving on to Bitten by Makeup Geek. This actually doesn't even look like Bitten. I think my brightness is up a little bit too high, but it's just this deep reddish burgundy color. No, can't even explain colors, like fuck. Anyway, I'm just putting this from outer corner to inner corner, leaving the middle bare because we are going to put a silvery shadow in between that. I used minimal eyeshadows for this look, so it's pretty easy to achieve. Not doing this neat whatsoever, we'll fix it up later, but I just keep going into the color Bitten and deepening it up. Going into my Urban Decay Electric palette, taking the color Revolt, which is that lovely silver shade. So I did dip my brush in MAC Fix Plus before I took the Revolt color just to make it a lot more vibrant. It's pretty on its own, but you know, MAC Fix Plus makes it so much better. And then I'm taking my pencil brush and this black shade from Morphe and just deepening up my outer V area, and then taking the same brush that I used Bitten with and blending everything together. Also, if you did not realize, I'm just showing you guys one side of my eye. I just thought it would cut the time down because I normally show both eyes. I don't know, let me know if you like to see both or just one. Just trying to do something a little bit different. But then I'm just highlighting my brow bone and then blending the top of my shadow with a big fluffy brush just to make everything nice and seamless. After that blending, it kind of blended the lid away a little bit, so I'm adding some more of the Revolt color on with my finger. And then I'm taking my L'Oreal Lumi Magique primer and just placing this all over my face. I find that when you pat your primer in, it just, you know, it gets into your pores a lot better and makes them non-existent, if you know what I mean. So I do the patting motion, but then I'm moving on to my CoverGirl foundation. I love this stuff. It's actually a really good drugstore foundation. So I'm placing this on with my damp beauty blender. Ignore the fact that this side of my eye looks like a sausage, but we'll fix it up with some concealer later on to make it nice and sharp. Moving on to my Lumi Magique concealer, I'm actually using a lot of Lumi Magique shit, and I just love it. It is my favorite, especially the foundation. But anyway, this was the first time I was using this concealer, and it's so creamy. I freaking love it. I was doing one side at a time, blending it in with my beauty blender because I didn't know the drying period, but I just like to do this nonetheless anyway. So I'm putting this wherever I want my face to be highlighted, which is usually the center of my face. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is legit the first time I wore makeup in 2.5 months, and I was getting so frustrated. I felt like I didn't even know what I was doing. So sorry if this looks like a mess, but don't take a break with makeup. Whatever you do, just don't do it. Now to prep my lips, I'm just taking my Pore ointment. This stuff is amazing for literally everything. Sores, cracked lips, like just use it for hydration, it's amazing. So I'm spraying some of my MAC Fix Plus into my beauty blender before I dip it into my translucent powder. This just helps, it just helps with baking so much. Definitely dampen your beauty blender before you put like powder underneath your eyes or on your face. Trust me, it's 100 times better. People are usually scared to have a damp beauty blender and powder, but it works so well. Taking my tapered brush by Jessup and just setting the middle of my face, especially my laugh lines, that area is a problem. It's so funny because I try not to smile during the nighttime, but then I do, and then I get laugh lines. It's just impossible. You can't not smile, you know what I mean? So then I'm just going to set the outside of my face wherever I didn't put my concealer with my pressed powder by Australis. Given my lashes a curl, and then I'm going to be coating them with some L'Oreal Carbon Black mascara. I took my individual eyelash extensions off the other day, and I'm just like, oh, I miss them so much because you don't really have to do anything, but I took them off for a reason because I want to use different lashes for a variety of different makeup looks. But it sucks. It's not like you can have both, or you can, but nah. Then I'm taking my Cara false lashes in the number 43 and placing these on my eyes. Oh, my eyes always water when I put lashes on. Far out. Anyway, I got these off shopmissay.com for $1. They sell so many lashes for $1, which is amazing. Moving on to my Lights of Orient bronzer by Essence. This is an amazing bronzer. I love it. It's got like shimmers in it, but when you put it on your face, you don't really see the shimmer, but it's still very illuminating, if that makes any sense. Oh my goodness, fuck that pimple that popped up this morning. Life is just so great. Anyway, I'm putting this wherever I normally bronze, just as a transition kind of bronze, and then I'm going to contour with my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. This brush is amazing for contouring. I bought it off eBay after a bunch of people commented on my eBay finds video and suggested this to me. Thank you so much. It's a replica to the NARS ITA brush. Probably works exactly the same. So then I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me powder and just sharpening up my contour. Going back into my Bitten Shadow by Makeup Geek and just a flat shader brush, I'm going to use this underneath my lower lash line to join everything together and just smoke it out. To highlight the inner corners of my eyes, I took my Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca Cosmetics, and then I used this, I don't even know, it's from Essence, but it's so creamy. It's not a white eyeliner, but it's kind of like if beige and white had a baby, you know? And then I'm just coating the bottom of my lashes with the same mascara I used before. Now for blush, this is by Essence. It was like a balayage coral pink, so pretty, from the Tropical line, something like that, but it smells so delicious as well. Oh my god. But then moving on to highlighter, I'm taking my Champagne Pop again and just highlighting wherever I usually do. And for lips, I'm taking these two NYX soft matte lip creams. I love these, especially for a night out. They're very hydrating, but they dry matte still. I normally wear liquid lipsticks and they're so like rough and drying on my lips. I hate it, but these are so moisturizing. So I use the dark color all over, and then I put the lighter color in the middle just to create like a transition. And then I also set my brows because I totally forgot at the beginning to set them in place. This is the brow gel from Essence. And then that is everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I have no idea what I'm going to call it, probably just that. But I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!